Very calm, kind of what we'd expected here with 2 drafts like these.
Now, while we are looking, I mean, since we're following the tune, speaking of, Parus getting good damage on Paduck, he's quite low. Dropping a couple of Vs, Parus looking for the auto. Arcane shift away and good inspire from Trymbi. Gets the shield and Parus just then has to tune around. Wait, Paduck, no! Big mistake, he stuck around and Parus just flashes on him.
Massive mistake. He has the cleanse instead of the barrier. He did have flash available, but he doesn't react. He doesn't think that Parus has the damage, but Parus connects both the E. Samdi, though, has the upgraded boots on his back, which is going to give him a bit of extra power in the 2 versus 2.
Has to get back and get the Tito. Flash apprehend. Boukada's in. Hang on. Decimating strike. Crippling strike. Need an auto, but the CC's too much. Boukada gets traded. It's a 1-for-1 as Nuke just backs away after killing Parus. We go all in, and then we get quiet.
I think Poby's much happier. You can see 92 stacks on the icon at the bottom of your screen. But Rhilech now rooted in the river.
Boukada looking to trade, looking to challenge. Rhilech was down here to play the game and find Trymbi courting out. Cat rather as he flashes out over the wall. The root's good. Rhilech is dead. Gravity field going to slow down the chase from the Darius. Boukada gets tagged. Parus is doing good damage so far as but the blast cone over the wall with the level advantage you talked about. There is a blow. Apprehend starts off the play, building up those hemorrhaging stacks to get that Noxian guillotine down. A 2 versus 1. Rhilech is in trouble. There's the dunk, but the slow not enough. Rhilech is walking out. The Chaos Storm down, and again the gravity build from Poby. It's huge as Maynter looks for the chase and Nuke on the wrong side of Summoner's Rift, trying to run away. He gets the rune present down, but I don't think he's escaping as he runs for his life. He's got a turret in the way, and Maynter's still going to chase his tails. We look towards the blue buff, and Rooster is looking for the 1v1. Onto Rhilech, 1 more auto to go, and he will find it. The brush won't save him as Rooster hops out, and again, who doesn't have his flash available, but with the Realm Wall, they need to be quick smarts. Nuke has his flash available. He's going to get the Rune Prison down. Gravity Field is good. Nuke goes into Phase Rush. The arrow, though, stops Boukada. They turn it into a gang. The flash to knock up the 3 Talon Strike. Boukada flashes, but he won't get away. He just came up, but now he's dead again. Rhilech will lose his mid laner in the process. Boukada bled him to death as Dragon starts, and it looks like this will be all hands on deck.
Yeah, I mean, TP's available everywhere. TP wards. Ashe is very separated from the team, though. I don't love the positioning here for Na'Vi.
And I don't love that an arrow's hit Boukada again. Wind becomes lightning the setup. The Crescent Guard Dragon goes down to Poby, and Boukada goes down to Rhilech. Paduck Arcane shifts around the wall, but Rhilech is going to follow. Gets his flash. Wind hits him again from afar as Trymbi is caught against 3. He flashes to the escape of Na'Vi, but Paduck ain't into the woods yet. The flash from Parus, the AoE, the damage enough. Paduck in the ground.
Herald is alive in a minute's time. These lane assignments, I think, do work because it's Maynter that has TP, but the Rise really doesn't want to be here. If they want to consider contesting, Arrow connects. Arrow
into Trymbi again. Double V drop the stun down. Trymbi in a lot of trouble and just dead. Na'Vi take him down. Now Paduck's up next as Parus steps up to the plate, but Boukada's here. Gets flash available once the Apprehender's True Shot Barrage hits Parus in the toe, but Boukada's now out of range. He will not commit that summoner.
Hope for Na'Vi's sake that they then don't get over-eager and make the same mistakes we saw from them yesterday.
Maybe a Realm Warp on Sam D would be the starting point. Flash, Nuke matches it, gets the Realm Prison, the Rune Prison, the arrow down. Paduck hits at max, and Nuke gets a shut down. Nicely done, and the game timer had to come through now. Herald through mid. Shifters need to pick up the Dragon or defend. One or the other here, as mid is just exposed and completely free. They're looking for Maynter without a flash. His equalizers down. The Flame Spitter after the Apprehend. Boukada just wants to dunk. The Noxian Guillotine and the shutdown for Boukada is ticking, almost dead. He will live. He's not going to burn to a crisp. That draft from Shifters in game 2 kind of threw it through a loop. TP flank. Let's pause for that. Realm Warp's going to come in as well. Big commitment from Shifters. It's only one. It's Nuke bringing the weight with him as well. The equalizer down, but Between Worlds snaps him. The neck is cut off. Nuke gets another kill here, and we're starting to see a trend. Nuke carrying and making plays happen for Shifters.
Absolutely. This is Shifters' game plan right now. Force picks where you can. Leverage Rise's ability to attack on side lanes. Arrow does connect onto Boukada.
And there's 3 people here as well. Wind becomes lightning. Audacious charge. The encore. He can't move, but healed up. Maybe there's a chance. Apprehend in. Decimate. Heal. No! He can't get it on the 3. It would have given him a chance to smack Sammy D. It's a big stadium. There's 3,000 people in here, and it chose you.
Okay, let's have a look. Bot tower going to be secured in favor of Shifters. That'll get a little bit of gold back.
Oh, the arrow! Rooster no escape. Equalizer free. Sammy D with the arrow from mid lane. Now Realm Warp out from Nuke. It seems to collapse, splash away. Nuke brings the minions with him, but he gets out safely.
Maynter can TP to join the fight, but he's keeping Nuke preoccupied. Now the TP's coming through.
5 members versus Nuke having to walk all the way with there. No Realm Warp, no TP. Nuke is not going to be here. Numbers disadvantage as Shifters are right in the pack of the fight. Boukada apprehends to pull in Maynter, but I don't know if he can do anything about it. Even after the decimate between worlds from Rooster is good, but blue team are going to take down the Baron, which means NAVI have it in spades. Boukada gets the opening kill and wants to reset and start knocking down doors. Down low is Rhilech as he pulls out the Cleansing Gun, but he flashes in. Psychopathic play that gets him shut down. Maybe he needs to go to a mental ward. As NAVI are getting cornered, pinched, chased. Shifters know they've got them right where they want them. Flash forward from Samd into Boukada. He gets apprehended. Decimate heal as well. Even though Samd gets the kill, it won't matter. The rest of Shifters flash over the damage from the Seraphine. Paduck gets the shutdown. Shutdown for Rooster as well. And Baron is left on the greatest of some time. But Shifters need to close the gap. NAVI wait and try to lure in their prey as Rhilech flashes in. Crescent Guard, he gets apprehended, but it won't matter. He's got Giada by the time as the encore misses and whiffs. Now the equalizer's down. Gone. Boukada flashes in. No decimate. Rooster between worlds on 5 people. He jumps in between. What kind of veil was that? He took the wrong portal in as NAVI have already lost their top laner. So it's an equal trade. But look at the health bars. Shifters flash on. Poby sends himself forward. Shifters are running for their lives. Duke has to stand his ground, but an actualizer won't save the play as NAVI have sent in Rhilech one last time. They shouted death. But Shifters are not here to tell the tale. It's only Paduck left alive as his True Shot Barrage won't even take down Poby. And 2 will SK be in the dirt as bottom lane inhibitor turret going to be taken. Inhibitor with it as well as Rooster has committed for the inner turret in top as the trade. They know they're losing this no matter what. But with Baron, I think NAVI are going to try and get a little bit more.
I think NAVI's going to try and end the game, Hysterics. I think that they've got the Nexus in their sights.
So the last stand, is it going to be the March of Rohirrim or is it going to be a new movie entirely? Rooster with the burst. Parus gets caught now, Nuke with the Realm Warp. He's going to send himself in. No, he fakes it out as Rhilech is isolated, left alone with the GA. That surely will be popped soon. He re-engages with the equalizer. Fantastic! Now Samd unleashes hell! The Ice Queen sends arrow after arrow, kill after kill. They're back where they were. NAVI thinking about ending the game. Shifters are just outclassed and outscaled, outmatched, outkilled, and output by NAVI in game 1. 1 Nexus turret in bot, 1 inhibitor in bot is down. Samd is threatening, he jumps in, or rather, he gets weirded on, good apprehend. A mistake without anyone nearby. Samd stepped up to an Aurora Darius.
Okay, Rooster doing everything in his power to stop Shifters from being eliminated from playoffs.
Yeah.
Nuke continuing to push in the side lane. No one is there to answer him.
Look at the minion waves, mid, top. There's an issue here. The longer this fight goes on, Shifters are going to lose the game by proxy as
Ash Arrow, 2 seconds.
It's about to come up, as you said. The pick going to start off. The equalizer down. The encore's great. Boukada zoned out at 3K for the Elder. Trymbi's already dead. Boukada's dead. There's the smite. And Shifters' chance of the LEC is gone. If Nuke will get a kill in response, but Samd will get the final auto, the final nail, the coffin being buried, and Shifters are gone.
NAVI navigate the fight beautifully. They secure the Elder, they secure the fight, they will secure game 1, and they will eliminate both Shifters and SK from playoffs here in spring.
And the road to securing playoffs for themselves becomes one step easier.
A much closer game than I expected based on the early game. Winning out on the 2 versus 2. There's a big wave here that Samd really doesn't want to lose. Parus, I don't think he has enough mana, though, to heal, even if he wanted to.
I want to dive this forward. I mean,
really
they want to flash as well. Piercing light flash. Auto under Samd. It's clean. It's so damn slim, and Paduck gets killed by minions. Oh, no. With the turret damage on Trymbi as well. Parus looking for that kill to get a response. A greater one of that to kick a ball out and of what we know about good Lucians. And I'm speaking from LPL experience. I've been cast the region for a long time. So like Ruler, same deal as well. Meanwhile, Shadow Dash catching out. Pursued in. Samd in trouble. Fox responders. Massive work. Paduck gets a kill, but he gets flashed on by Rhilech, who matches. Oh my god, the Shroud, Betty. Makes it so Rhilech takes too damn long to get the kill. The flash roll from Trymbi. The warm hugs. The campfire down, and Rhilech, as he flashes out, will build the space. Shifters can't get the response kill. Ends up being a 1-for-1.
Poby doesn't have TP either, so really nice advantage gained there. from Nuke in the 1v1.
Good Aqua Prison though. Valkyrie forward. Trymbi in a bit of trouble. He's dodging away from the Gatling gun or rather the autos, but Sam D is down pretty deep. Paduck running out of mana though. Cozy Campfire's healing him up, making him okay, and here's Boukada once again. He brings in the Twilight, and rather the Blade, the auto gets the kill. Shifters are in and out with a kill as Rhilech can't match in time.
And we're really seeing the value and creativeness of this draft when the fight goes in. It's very difficult to just keep that fight going. And NAVI wall gets dropped.
But Paduck jumping in, Vault Breaker flash, Breath of Light ain't going to save his life. However, Paduck sets up the Culling in melee range. Rhilech couldn't add any more damage. It flashed onto Sam D. Paduck does it again. 2 days in a row of his Lucian kicking ass.
Rhilech is...
Do you think they can 2v3?
Paduck, he has exhaust.
That's my question. He does have exhaust indeed. Cease and desist locks him down. Aqua Prison, beautiful. Breath of Light won't save his life this time. A shut down. Sam D picks up the kill. First one. Yeah,
even through the exhaust, Sam D and Rhilech have the damage to take out Paduck. A much needed pick that NAVI needed to find.
Brings in that Twilight Assault. He will just start it off. Good little damage from Rooster, but he's on the weak side of the map. Rhilech looking for the gank instead. Spirit Rush is going to be used. Cease and desist. An easy charm here, and the damage needs to come down now. But Rhilech is knocked into the turret, and Rooster takes him. He's out as well. The knockback was cheeky, but Rhilech was on the wrong side of dodge as Culling into Parus, unleashed, setting up into Sam D. Next, Paduck has run out of mana, but Shifters are taking over in multiple lanes.
Shifters are just outplaying NAVI right now. It's consistently happened in the bot lane. Rooster gets an outplay of his own. Boukada flashes.
Flash Shadow Dash as well. There's a Twilight Assault one more time. For the second time, Parus will lay dead. Rooster's in a great position for a lane that consistently getting ganked. Here we go, Vault Breaker, and again he just jumps on Poby. Gets charmed again, but guess what? Stand united. Here's a ninja, but he's not in pajamas. As Vault Breaker away, Rhilech in a bad spot. They turn on to Maynter instead, who decided to teleport in for the play. But now he's caught out. He's getting whittled down. Rooster's range is the problem, and doesn't Poby know it as he has to run for the hills where Rhilech takes that turret shot again. But here's Paduck, a free kill waiting for him. And Shifters, the pressure is on, and the game is on.
Shifters are winning everywhere.
Is all Shifters.
But if they can get a little bit more damage down, and this should be enough, they can use the Herald to secure that mid tower. They might not even need it.
I mean, they're just taking the kill under the tower, culling into Sam D. Valkyrie's its match. Paduck is crazy. Parus almost dies to the Ardent Blaze. As this 7-3 Lucian is putting on a clinic to let other LEC 80 carries know how to play it.
Beautiful tower dive comes through from Shifters. Nuke tanks it up. A flash away from the bubble. And now a stun onto Maynter.
I mean, he's close to dying. Rooster wants to dive him. Maynter survives, but the turret does not. Boukada's waiting. Rhilech is walking into the brush. Here's the Twilight's Assault again. Shadow Dash down, and that Spirit's Refuge. When's the damage going to stop? On the blue buff, it's a steal. Boukada yoinks it, Vault Breaker out. Now Maynter's in trouble. Shadow Dash over the wall. And this Lucian comes in, ready to free fire. Paduck will take him down. And this is remarkable. I mean, NAVI don't stand a chance in this second game. Imagine if Shifters were like this every game. They'd be like one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah, I mean, I do wonder how much it's affected them now that the pressure's off. Parus, he's dead.
It's a pick. Paduck. And Nuke.
Wow, like, obviously Paduck is the star of the show, but Nuke, what an Anivia game.
Well, I don't think Nuke pulling Seekers was worth it either, you know?
Yeah, that was not an ideal play.
NAVI have gotten back almost 2,000 gold now, but Shifters going to take the fight towards the mid lane. Paduck steps up again, even in 5v4. Rhilech brings in the engage. Paduck's in trouble. Good AoE. The Breath of Light won't work. Tidal Wave as well. Oh no! Oh no, Shifters! Have we spoken too soon? Rhilech goes deep, and at least Nuke is holding his ground at full HP as Maynter is a squishy man. And Nuke's looking to exploit that. Explosion comes from Rooster, jumping in onto Sam D, running for his life as the top laner gets stunned up. Good Aqua Prison, and he survives as well and tell the tale. If Rooster can't do it, Nuke will help him. Was an absolute cluster of a fight.
Yeah, so the dash gets used. Rhilech sees that. Oh, fantastic engage from Rhilech. The tidal wave, the combo, everything looks spectacular as the fight starts off. But then the arrival of Nuke, a big wall to cut up NAVI in the midst of the fight. Good damage comes down. Oh, we got to go back to live.
We are, because, yeah, Poby's too deep in the lane. Spirit Rush immediately gets over. Culling is an execution.
There'll still be more opportunities for them.
Yeah, Casey winning later would lock them in as well today, by the way.
Yeah, so Navi's overall in a very good position, but they'd like to win the series if they can, but it doesn't look like they're winning this game.
Well, they're on their last legs. I mean, despite that fight going a little bit rickety, Shifter's still in the position to close it out. 11,000 gold and double inhibitor down. They're using Baron on these 2 waves to crush Navi's spirit for this second game. And let's see, Paduck is frontlining now. The confidence with the cozy campfire. His auto's a big. Rhilech has gone deep for him as well. All hands on deck as Tidal Wave tries to stand it as well, but this time, Shifters have got back up. Paduck takes a kill, opens up a Nexus turret. Poby has to Spirit Rush away, and Nuke, look at him. He sends out Flash Frost after Flash Frost with a Glacial Storm and a big wall. Now we have to go the long way around as Rooster takes Maynter up to town. Sam D running for his life as again. It's a storm, it's a prison, it's glacial terrain that NAVI now have to go to game 3 to face.
You identified the correct reason for the flash. Maynter knew, oh, I still need a couple more minions for 6. Rooster just gets it. I'm flashing my ulti.
Hang on, Rhilech has got the stun as well. He already used it over the wall. I don't know how that happened, but he follows up with another ice element, and Nuke is dead for first blood.
Nice gank, but it is a little risky.
In mid or top? Rhilech?
I was thinking top for Rhilech, yeah, if he wants to try and alleviate the pressure. Ooh.
All in, Poby finds a wall. Parus finds the dunk. Kind of gets caught on the edge, and then he just destroys Nuke. Doesn't even get a chance to react as Trymbi takes Magical Journey on the way out. Boukada, he just plays Spectator League of Legends then.
Felt like Rhilech had options to throw out the ultimate, but he's going to hold on to it for now. When you look at the rest of the comp, it all kind of makes sense with this Qiyana being that variable that can either be a huge hit or a huge miss.
Oh, Supreme Display hits 2-man as well. Temper Fake and a hold Rhilech, but not before Parus does the job. Smite down on the grubs as well. Boukada lucky to be alive while the rest of Navi pulled the trigger again.
So as I was saying, hit or miss, that's what happens when you hit.
Flag and Dragon, I don't know, there's a seismic shove, sure, Cataclysm, nice from Boukada, flashes away. Okay, I was a doubter, but Boukada picked that off spectacularly. Ruthless Predators, he's just used his E. He's just used his E. Ice element there for Rhilech. There's the flash. Ruthless Predator after the dominance as well. Rooster doesn't have the slicing Maelstrom. This is the mistake as he gets hit. He gets tagged by Rhilech. The accuracy of this Qiyana is amazing.
So the EQ combo basically guarantees a hit. Rhilech is the carry.
Yeah.
When he is the superstar of this team is when this team looks the scariest. They play to support him, they play to enable him, and here we go.
He's been found out though. Cosmic Binding's quite nice. The wall in the way. Supreme Display only in the river. Rhilech goes into Fog of War, but in the river he'll be found by a threat of volley. Meanwhile, the Poby wall. Fantastic on a Boukada. Another couple of ollies. Pop Blossom is a 2-man. And the curtain call from downstairs with a deadly flourish. On to Nuke. Parus, the only one left as Nuke drops into the dirt as well. Paduck looking to the chase. The range. The clone fake out ain't enough. Now it's Sammy D versus the big Duck in river. Both AD carries going to spectate each other with a 3-for-3 popping off downstairs. Respect paid, which again gives Maynter a little bit of time off. Poby shoves in and wants to find a hit as Parus. That's a fake minion. Paduck flashes, but it's too late. Deadly flash with Tanglebud. Lay it down as he 90 caliber nets out. Sam D is going to hit him and fourth shot him to death. Puts him in the ground as bot lane is now open. Yes, we do.
As a reminder for those at home, Shifters have been eliminated from playoff contention, but they're still trying to make plays.
Seismic shove dodged away from on the unraveled earth. The turret now invulnerable here. The flag and drag Poby's ult held onto, but he's still stuck against the wall. Autoed by Nuke. Pop Blossom comes in from the side. Maynter's now joined in. They're going to find a trade. Paduck was deep. I don't know what Paduck was doing in Arkansas, Texas, but that guy was way too deep down enemy lines. As Herald's been summoned through the mid lane, Sam D going to find a charge up with the side of Rhilech.
And they end up trading 1-for-1 in the bot lane play. Paduck loses his life in exchange for Poby's, and I think that Navi are more than happy with how things are playing out right now. Boukada's desperate.
Flash Cataclysm in on the top of Parus. He's not dead just yet. Here comes slicing Maelstrom from Rooster, and his autos are going to do the rest of the work. He gets a shutdown on an enemy support, Nico. He's got ulti and Profane Hydra, and why not? The steal, the yoink, the ulti, the assassination on Boukada. Enough damage? I think so. He'll terror shape the hell out of Shifter's jungler.
Yeah, Qiyana does quite a lot of damage, and in the 1v1 against the Jarvan, there is little that Boukada can do. This game is quickly snowballing out of control. A 4.6k gold lead. When Rhilech is at the party, things go the way of Navi. Nuke trying to match on the side lane, looking for a pick on a Poby.
Seismic shove needs to connect Unraveled Earth, waiting. Poby sidesteps as the Earth. Trymbi looking for the magical, rather cosmic binding up against the turret. He flashes away. Nuke still gets the threat of volley down as Trymbi tanks up the turret shots. No, they are not. Rooster doesn't have slicing Maelstrom
I stand
either.
corrected. That's a TP committed.
Yeah, okay, but Dominus on the war. They're on a war. Pop Blossom. Parus has found new deadly flourish. I don't know about that TP anymore. Nuke alive for now, which is great, but he gets one shot by Sam D. Here's a curtain call, and it's going to find them all. Boukada and a Cataclysm to get out of what situation? I don't know. 2 for Jin out of the possible 4.
So now Paduck has to be very, very careful.
Oh, Rooster does as well. He's taking the long way around, but look how deep this is from Parus. Tangle Barbs again. Finds him. Slicing Maelstrom, but no one's in it. Rooster's just scared. Parus will take him down. Curtain call. Didn't even get needed in the end, and Rhilech was there just in case.
NAVI setting up traps in Shifter's jungle. Even when they try to rotate to defend one side of the map, they're getting caught out. The thing is, Jin, not the fastest Baron taker. Azir, relatively fast. Okay, they're just going to start this one off.
But we can do it over the wall. Here's Rhilech. He's not even near the Baron. Supreme plays out and interrupts the flag. Rhilech does flush away from Rooster. Worried about the slicing Maelstrom. His flush may be down, but there is no contesting smite. Shifters are going to come in and try and do what they can as Trymbi drops the wall to get full vision, but even with the Cosmic Binding, what do Shifters do? Rooster is not an AP cannon. Weaver's Wall there. Tempered Fate holds the Baron. Navi space out a little bit, but Rhilech has the smite, takes it down, and then look for the turn. Rooster wanted an angle, but he gets caught.
The traps, though, continuing to be a pain on the backside for Navi.
I mean, the thing is, Parus just sends a clone into them at least, so he's found a way in, tries to bait again. The clone stands still. He gets caught out on a trap. You're right. Pop Blossom flashes in before dying. Parus, a god to engage. He sacrifices his life with the curtain call. Should be able to find something back. Sam D, he runs out of bullets, and Shifters run back to base. A 1-for-1, but it's jungle for support. And now that ulti's down. 2 left remaining. I mean, Boukada needs to be alive to use his, but now they have 3 waves. Shifters 0-7 after the weekend. It's sad, but they won't find anything here as the seismic shove back is nice. At least getting Sam D down for a shutdown delays the game a bit. Navi is scared. Oh my God, the crowd hates it. Hexscape. Maynter might be dead, by the way. Boukada's here. Slice and dice is available. There's Dominance. He's dead. Seismic shove. I mean, Navi is scared.
So many... I feel like
they could have ended
NAVI actually could have just pushed through mid.
What are they what is happening?
So they just went to the enemy base.
They want Soul.
Well, yeah, they have to get Soul now because they lost Maynter. I feel like Navi's playing a little too scared at this point.
Poby, come on, greatest of some time. Let's make that now. Rhilech, ulti, Tempered Fate. Oh, shivers, they've got Poby. Oh, yes! Parus, he goes in, slicing Maelstrom. Oh, no, hang on, into GA. Parus about to die, curtain call. Maybe they're too bad, it doesn't matter. Maynter goes in as well. A double for Poby. Weaver's Wall's going to be late. A triple for Poby. He goes into Rooster, he gets the wall. A quadra. Poby, Poby, Poby! Penta for my goats! As Navi secure playoffs and finally end this teaser.